Welcome back to more fraudulent stories from the trucking world. I'm Ronan, and today, buckle up, because we've got two wild cases of trucking company owners who took fraud to a whole nother level. One ran a Ponzi scheme that stole over $100 million. The other, a cross-border credit card scam worth $2 million. So let's dive into it. First up, Sanjay Singh, owner of Royal Bengal Logistics in Southern Florida. Sounds legit, right? Wrong. Between 2020 and 2023, Singh pulled off a massive Ponzi scheme that reeled in around $158 million from investors, many of them hardworking, everyday people, especially from the South Florida Haitian community. He claimed that his trucking business was booming and promised insane returns, but in reality, he was burning through investors' money on personal luxuries, risky day trading, and a lifestyle built on lies. Over 2,000 people were affected. And while investors thought that their money was funding trucks and freight, it was really just fueling a financial dumpster fire. Eventually, the truth came out. Singh was convicted on multiple counts, including wire fraud and money laundering. And he just got sentenced to 23 years in federal prison. Here's the kicker. He even tried to transfer company ownership to others to avoid liability, and the feds weren't having it. They called it what it was. Now, before I get into my second story, I know that times are tough out there, but this is not a solution. I see a lot of truck drivers and owner-operators, they might be shifting and pivoting to dispatching, to safety and compliance, maybe even freight brokering, but this is not the solution. All right, story number 2, $1 million credit card scam. So let's talk about Hassan Korkmaz, owner of San Diego Logistics Group. This one's straight out of the crime drama. Korkmaz allegedly stole personal info, opened credit cards, accounts, maxed them out, and then faked payments to keep charging. Total losses over $2 million. And guess who benefited? His own trucking company, which racked up massive charges on everything from equipment to fake services. Some of the transactions were as high as $18,500. Man, I haven't seen an invoice that high in a long time. But it doesn't stop there. He even made fraudulent payments using checks from non-existing or empty accounts, temporarily, paying down the credit cards to spend more. Then he laundered the money through Turkish bank accounts, all under his control. Now he's facing serious charges, up to 30 years for bank fraud, 20 years for money laundering, and a mandatory 2 years for identity theft. As of now, his company's DOT number is listed as inactive, which is probably the least of his problems. $2 million for 30 years in prison. I mean, my God. So much better ways of making money. So what do these stories tell us? 1, trucking isn't just about wheels and freight. It's a big money business, and like any industry with cash flow, fraudsters show up. Number 2, it's a wake-up call for every investor, driver, and business owner. Do your due diligence, ask the hard questions, don't get sold on the hype. And if it's too good to be true, it usually is. And finally, if you're in this industry for the long haul, do it right. Because as you just saw, the shortcuts might get you time, but not the kind that you want. Until next time, stay smart, stay legal, and keep trucking. And don't forget to check out, if you are interested, those dispatch courses or those freight brokerage courses if you are interested. I'm Ronan, and I'll catch you in my next one.